dat. Zodiac zijn haten. En Gemini zijn de meest, samen met Libra's, de meest geliefde people te aarde.
Ja, van mijn cancer. Mama is ook een cancer.
Ja, maar mama is grappig. Jij bent...
Elk zodiac zijn het ook. Ik geloof er niet.
Ik geloof daar ook niet in, man.
Ik vind het gewoon
Maar
grappig.
ik laat kijken, wij zijn niet dezelfde. Ik ben 15 en
Ja.
jij bent 16.
Maar
Ja,
jij nog
ik ben
steeds
wel
cancer.
cancer.
Nee, is niet waar.
Nee.
Dat is niet waar.
Nee,
Wacht.
omdat, kijk,
Tot en met, tot en
er
met.
zijn 2 mensen in 1 maand.
Of waar?
Ja, want als je in mei, nee, als je in mei of maart, nee, als je 26 mei tot en met nog wat is, dan
Ja,
ben je...
tot 15.
Ja.
Vanaf 15 tot
klopt,
ander.
Dan ben je
Ja.
ander.
Ja.
Ja.
Michelle is bijvoorbeeld
Jij
ook een
bent
Gemini.
December.
Ik ben Capricorn.
December, hè?
Capricorn.
Vanaf 26 tot
Nog-
15. En jij bent 10, zo jij bent in december.
Oké, doe maar. Ja, wanneer kan ik dan beginnen?
Oké. Happy birthday.
Ja.
Hello everybody.
Mama, it's not even about you.
Mama is not about you.
Okay, you greet them so that you stand and let them know
Can I
what you are
have my
doing.
earpiece?
Oh, yes, sir.
Because you are not going to listen to what we are doing.
You don't know what I'm doing.
So
You
how-
need to
how
know
many
whether
minutes?
you know what to know whether they are hearing. Continue.
Okay, so why? Okay. First disclaimer, please don't talk while I'm talking. I have a special chapter 6, and I'll say it to you guys when you can actually talk. I will not be disturbed. This took way too long, up to 7 or 8 hours of research about this, and then typing it out and writing it. So please.
But first greet them and tell them what we are about
Yeah.
to say.
Hi, we are about to discuss which dog we are gonna get. Or what
house
dog,
pets.
or house pets.
And you make a little station out.
Why Monica Ayala as well want a dog, a golden retriever.
So, go ahead.
Op wie werkt die op? Ja, prachtige tijd om het niet te werken, weet je.
Doet hij het wel?
Nee, soms gebeurt dat, want deze ding is helemaal... Ja, nee.
Oké. Jawel?
Yep.
Oké. Ja.
Why do you want a dog? Great question. Because I always wanted to have a dog. They are fun, nice, playful. Especially dogs can reduce stress, anxiety, and depression, ease loneliness, and encourage exercise and playfulness, and even improve your health. Caring for an animal can help your children grow up more secure and active. Pets can also provide valuable companionship for older adults, says helpguide.com article. Why a golden retriever and not a Rottweiler? Well, Rottweilers are aggressive and not exactly meant for kids. They are hard
Put
to
it to your
manage
front now.
and they are tend
No, so that we can be seeing it.
yeah, because I speak
Yeah, go
fast.
ahead.
Yeah, if you want me to do like this, yeah. To manage, and they tend to not like the new owners. Golden retrievers, on the other hand, are family kind of dog. They are very easy to manage and are good with other dogs. They are easy to train and they are good at hunting. As you can see the difference between a Rottweiler and a golden retriever. I'll let you look at this for a few seconds.
Can we now ask questions?
Nee.
No.
Nee,
six.
not yet.
Chapter,
Okay.
and I will tell you when it's. You can look at the different of the trainability, kid friendly and new owner friendly. As you,
Me, I wanted to ask which one
Nee,
you said.
mama, straks.
no
Nee,
question.
het is nog niet tijd om
Ja.
vragen te stellen. Gewoon ga
Sixth
door.
chapter.
As you can
Yeah.
see, this is the difference.
Mhm.
This is from my source is mydogreads.com, and I trust this source since it was recommended from Google.
Okay.
Money. Golden retrievers are $850, being an average price for a puppy. For adults or teen Rottweilers, there are 1,500 plus.
Really?
Yes, golden retrievers on the other hand are 500. Golden retrievers on the other hand are 500 to 1,000, since they are more common and easy to breed, since they're a common kind of dog. That's why they are #1 top ranked as a family dog. And the same price for grown and puppies. And puppies tend to be less than 500 since how common they are. Why not a Rottweiler? Good question. Because they are actually not meant to be a family dog. They are actually meant for police. They are guard dogs, not a family kind of dog, nor for kids. They are aggressive and it's hard for them to like their new owners. 40% of the time, they don't like their new owners. And 1,500 people die every year because of their Rottweilers, either due to much injury or like actually getting bit by them and getting an infection.
Yeah.
They can catch diseases faster than golden retrievers, and this is actually a fact. Since a Rottweiler can contract and progressive rental anatomy health problems, in common their joints and hip dysplasia, elbow dysplasia, and panodontitis. They can also have chances to get circulatory system problems. They can also have aortic stenosis and full Willebrand's disease. Other common health problems in Rottweilers are bloat and cancer.
En hondsdolheid.
Hondsdolheid, exactly. Since I thought there was not enough information and I wanted to be very petty, I actually
Try to talk to my people. They said they are lost.
Actually, in the next chapter, I will show you how much it will cost to get these diseases removed, and or some diseases are permanent to cause your dog being disabled for life. This is the chapter you can ask questions about previous or this chapter.
Okay, before we ask questions, quickly carry along people that are watching you.
So now I'm talking.
Carry along the people that are watching you. Just kind of give them preamble to know.
So practically, I'm talking about why golden retrievers are a better circumstance for a family than Rottweilers, and now I am currently talking about diseases they can get and why they're quite aggressive. Does anybody have questions about previous chapters or this chapter? You can ask them now.
Yes, okay.
Yes.
Now, the golden retriever is a dog name.
Yes.
It's a dog breed.
It's a dog breed.
Yes.
Fine. And what do you call it?
Rottweilers.
Rottweiler is another species of a breed, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now you choose for
Golden retriever.
golden retriever. Okay. But there's somebody who is disputing that, who said,
Yes.
but we'll come to that though.
Yes.
Okay, fine. Yeah, I don't have much. I know dogs do have rabies and all that, but when you treat them, they wouldn't be able to infect any human anymore.
Yeah,
No.
but then, sorry,
Yes.
but then you also need to look, if you want to treat the dog for not having all those diseases, it costs money. Because sending a dog to a vegetarian, it costs more than if you're an actual human.
Yeah, that's true.
You actually have to pay to check in, then to pay to look if there are any diseases, and if they're not diseases, you pay to check in and to look for no diseases.
And you also pay for the medicines and
Yeah.
for the whole care process.
And actually, cancer can come back. And does anybody have any other questions?
So that means actually having a dog is quite expensive,
Yeah.
regardless of which what.
Monica.
Yes, since golden retrievers are a great alternative if you don't want a dog having all these type of diseases. I actually counted the type of diseases and how many they can get. Rottweilers, actually 12 kind of cancers and diseases. Some even being permanent and them being disabled for life. So you have to pay for alternative for that.
But besides the golden retriever and
Yes.
Rottweiler, just in between all the dog breeds that
There are.
there are,
Yes.
having a dog in general is just a lot of money.
That is true. Having anything in
My
general.
own. Why are you not picking my question? I was the one that raised up my hand. Yeah, that's the thing I said.
Can I please answer the
I don't want
question?
to be treated
In general,
unfair.
in general, having a dog is it's expensive,
Jim,
of course, because
Do
you
you have
have
a question then?
to pay for a lot of expensive. So are caring for a cat or a hamster or even a child.
I know, but now we're talking about dogs. So
Yes.
let's keep it on the topic of dogs.
In general, it's a lot of money. Yes, Mama.
Okay, my question is, please, the people that are watching you want to be carried along. Just Break it down a little bit and tell them what you are talking about. Then they will start to follow you. Use my language to say it.
How?
Pidgin English. Using
Mama.
we they talk about.
How do you expect her to
I'm
speak?
making joke. I'm
Itself
making joke.
means-
Okay. Oh yeah, just say it. Then we continue.
Go ahead. No, she
Okay,
has
now we are, because I already said it, this is actually
No, you know new people are coming in.
the minute is over, and I will now be continuing.
Okay. Wait for me.
Okay,
Which
fine.
one is?
You help us out explain to them then.
Which
At least they
one
can
is,
follow this.
Hello, my people. Good evening, everybody. As you can see on that topic, the children want house pet. Me, I don't want. But Monica said after she finished explaining the advantage and disadvantage and this, that, the benefit, that I might love it. So that's what we are doing tonight. Now, my question is, which one is Rottweiller?
Rottweiler, that is, oh, Rottweiler. That is the police dog I was talking about, why they were so aggressive. That's the Rottweiler. On the next chapter, you will see a picture of the Rottweiler.
Okay, is it the Rottweiler you want, the police dog?
No. I've been
No.
talking about this.
Okay.
That's why people need to pay attention.
Wait!
Yes,
I still have a question.
yes.
So, we've been talking about Rottweilers and Golden Retrievers, but why specific on Golden Retriever? I mean, there are also more kind of dog breeds who are also family dogs. Why just those Golden Retrievers?
That is true. Well, a Golden Retriever, I would practically choose it since it's one of the most top-ranked family dogs. So I would assume it would be quite good. I've done research, 3 hours of worth of research to know why are their kind is obedience, kind, and they're great with new people. They love children, and we have 3 children in this house. It'd be a great alternative to like any other dog since they're the most top ranked family dog. So I would that's why I personally chose them, and they are so adorable and cute and beautiful.
Okay.
Yes.
But it's not a dog for black people.
Okay, so I can say something
Since
about
when is-
this. Neither are Rottweilers. You see most people with darker skin colors.
Can I say something,
Yeah, of
please?
course.
Okay, thank you very much. Exactly what I don't really understand about the argument of J-Boy. J-Boy has really the boundary on it's not a dog for black people. J-Boy, now tell us, what is a dog for black people?
You're being very stereotypical.
Nee, honden die mensen kunnen beschermen.
Okay, I can tell you something about this too. Joy, okay, I can say something about this too. You'll see Rottweilers are mostly known and common in the USA. That's because it's quite dangerous in the USA. That's why they need guard dogs. You see it mostly in the hood by most people with darker skin tones and skin colors. It's quite stereotypical for you to say that actually, because not most of them have them. Actually, more white people have Rottweilers than black people, and I count the percentages. More than 50% of white people have Rottweilers, and more than 30% of black people have Rottweilers. It's kind of stereotypical for you to say that, since actually Rottweilers are German, not even in.
And dogs know no races, okay? They don't know any races, so everybody can.
They only know the color of their fur. Even that they can't see correctly. So if now the time is over, actually I wanted to do the question time for a minute, but this is of course over my schedule. So let's go on. I was talking about how I was being petty and how I put the prices of every disease they can have in here. Okay, so the first disease is 2,700 to 4,000 pounds to cure. The second disease is 1,500 to 4,700 plus.
Can you please name the type of diseases that cost that amount of money?
Type of diseases.
Huh?
Okay, so yeah, I can explain these two. It was actually quite hard to search for them since I have to go to a lot of websites. Actually, I did. Especially, I searched up for the actual diseases that have no cure. As you can see, the two of them. I can explain those for you real quick. Why they don't have any cures. Okay, so panodontitis is actually a disease caused to bone shifting. So it's when you overfeed your dog or not love your dog enough, so their bones shift and it's like kind of
Hey,
growing.
Monica, just a moment, please. Let's do something, okay? We're just having our own time here, okay? But there are other people following us virtually, right? But never mind. I just came up with something. Mama, you need to, from time to time, at least update our co-viewers.
Then Monica will not get any point because she's the one telling them, explaining to everyone to know.
No.
So you carry everybody along.
Actually, I
Well,
did this for you
See,
guys.
Monique,
Please, right?
understand.
Exactly.
no, let's argue this out better, okay? The
No, actually, Mama, I don't think you get to choose the point since you're not listening. You're on your phone. You're eating while not listening to me. You ask questions that are not
Okay,
valid
that's
for my
fine.
presentation.
Now, okay. See what we're gonna do now. How many slides do you still have left?
Around 7.
You still have around 7. Do we still have chance to ask questions now?
Yes.
We still continue to ask questions now.
Yeah, you can still ask questions on the next chapter.
On the next chapter.
No, you can do it on this.
Okay,
chapter.
no, just continue now so that we don't interrupt you too much. Okay, just
Thank you, because that's why I said that this can be done.
let's continue now. Yeah.
So panodontitis is actually a disease that doesn't have a cure. So your dog will be in immense pain since it's a disease caused by bone shifting, and they can't get straight again. I don't know why it does not have a cure yet. I don't know why it does not have a cure yet, but I know it doesn't have cures.
Okay.
Von Willebrand disease has also no cure because that is when the blood of a dog clots. So they will eventually die of this since blood loss, and they cannot stream into other parts of their body. Unfortunately, as you can see, the prices being cancer the most. £9,000 to £15,000 to cure it. Yes.
Okay. Now, in your own argument,
Yes.
you are saying that what is the first one again? What do you
That
call
Rottweilers have more.
it? Rottweiler has more disease,
Yes.
which will eventually be more expensive.
Yes.
And if the Rottweiler happens to injure anyone, and such a person will be in a very big danger, right?
Yes.
Okay. Then why is the other one not having so much disease then?
Since they're more common and more prone, and they can. How can I say this?
Does it have to do with the breed there, maybe?
Well, yes, it kind of has to do with the breed and where they're from,
Yeah.
to be exact. Since the UK, because a golden retriever is from the UK, and they were known for hunting dogs, so there were more out in the wild, and they were more like they can actually push those diseases away since that's their nature to be outside playfulness because they were hunting dogs. Rottweilers, on the other hand, were used more as guard dogs and gate dogs, so inside.
They don't go out.
They don't go out, so they're more
Okay.
prone to catch diseases than golden retrievers. That actually took me 2 hours to search up, so thank
Okay.
you.
Can
That's
I come back in? Can I ask
Okay,
a question? Which one does it go at? The Rottweiler
Rottweiler
or
is the
the...
domestic one.
Yeah.
Yes, it's more inside, and since they're so inside, and the nature from Germany in the 18s was inside, they're more prone to catch diseases when they go outside.
Okay, the Rottweiler is the one Jabba said he wants.
Yes, because
Jabba does not even really want anyone else.
Which one do you say you want?
golden retriever. This
Golden
is a
retriever.
this is a
How many
Rottweiler.
times?
Okay, I just want to know now.
I kept on saying the names.
I'm not okay. Now I know it. You want the golden retriever and Jabba wants Rottweiler.
Yes.
Okay then, continue.
Thank you. As you can see, there's a lot of diseases on here, and actually most of them, 5 out 5 out of 12 of them, they're prone to catch, again, since there are more inside dogs than outside dogs, so they can catch diseases faster than golden retrievers, since golden retrievers are gun dogs. Gun dogs are practically hunter dogs. They hunt for things, they like going outside, they're joyful, they're obedient, since they're more outside and they were trained to be nice.
Okay.
And then you have Rottweilers that were trained to actually secure a
Secure,
home,
okay.
more secure than actually love in those woods.
Hi, my Ify. Hello, everybody.
Okay.
Niet kijken naar deze belastingfouten. How are you going to care for a pup? Huh? Great question. Since I know a lot of you guys are going to ask that because I'm 11 years old and you probably think I can't do it. With this information, I can actually care for a pup, and it's very easy to take care of a golden retriever pup since it's more common and their nature is outside. It's very easy to take care of them than for a Rottweiler, since you have to train them more than actually do things. Well, for golden retriever pups, they need to be fed 3 times a day. It should be morning 7, noon, so around 12, and evening 6. They shouldn't be fed after 6 p.m. and they shouldn't be given any water after 7, so they can grow up actually healthy and you can't overfeed them because that will cause problems. They like running and playing fetch. They are required to play 2 hours and more every day. That's actually, if you think about it, less than any other dog, and that's quite shocking since they're a gun dog, a hunter dog. Peas, potatoes, and flax seeds provide nutrition for them, and chicken fat is good for their skin. Roots and minerals are good for their health. That's this, since I also didn't know what that was. Roots. This is what's good for their health. Yes.
Oh, thank you. Somebody say your English is very impressive.
Thank you.
Oh, bless you with three.
And a dog golden retrievers actually need to have more love and don't need have more than pups do, because adults can be fed normal nutrition and protein good for them gain much energy from that.
Okay. One question.
Yes, of course.
Are you looking out to get a pup if you have to eventually get a dog? Is
Yes.
it a pup or a grown one?
A pup, because the first question is if they last long. That's kind of mean to say, but they last longer.
It's true though.
They last longer, and you can actually grow up with them and they can have a good bond, because golden retrievers do have favorites. So if it end up being me, then be.
Okay. What is their last?
Assuming Abba stealing, you know Abba can always.
Hey!
No, what I mean, she's thinking when we have dog, the dog is going to love her more.
But it would be a family dog, and I will not be selfish with the dog being only my dog. That will not be happening, since it's a family dog, and I would love for the whole family to love the dog. Does anybody have any more questions?
Yes, I have a question. So wait, what was the question? Oh, so we've now been talking about the diseases and about just golden retrievers and all. But what about the environment, the space they're in? I mean, golden retrievers, when they're a pup, yes, they're very small. But when they grow big, they're like this big. And can they stay in like this small rooms, like the living room, or does it need to be
That's
big,
actually-
like the backyard? I mean, it's not that big, so.
That's actually a great question, because I actually looked this up. So it was kind of shocking for you to ask that question. But yeah, it kind of is, because
I kind of shocked. Me too.
It actually
I got somebody ask some question and say, where will dog be? Okay, the dog will be so big to the size.
It's a large dog. It's actually large. I'm kind of happy that you asked this question, because I spent an hour looking for the environment for the golden retriever. So happy that you asked the question, because that was worth the research. So golden retrievers don't like apartment-sized houses. As you can see, we have a 3-floor house. They can easily run around, play, and they like
very good for them.
Like that. That's why you have 2 hours to go outside.
Don't make me like dog. Never.
See, she's almost liking dogs. They can run around free, play. They absolutely love that. Even if they're big, they still love running around the house and outside nature, of course, for 2
Okay.
hours. Yes, I'm
Gemma, do you
But
have any questions so far? Why not? But you still have your own time. You will debate and tell us why you need Rottweiler, right?
yeah.
Okay, now I have a question, right?
Yes.
Did you remember Prince Bernard's Strat,
Yeah.
the black dog there, the
Yeah.
very big one?
Yeah, maar geen, ja, die ken ik
What
nog.
is the name of such a dog?
Ik weet nog, I do know how the dog looked like from years ago, but it was not a Rottweiler, but I think it was just a more helping dog, also for the owner, because the owner was in a wheelchair.
No, I'm just talking about
Dog breed.
the breed, yeah.
I don't know what kind of breed it was, but I do know it was just a very helpful and nice dog.
I remember we went to as far as Limburg together with the man. We brought the dog from there, and the dog was very little then.
Mm-hmm.
2 months after that.
He was
Boom.
big.
So how big is this gold retriever?
That's actually the next chapter.
Okay, oh yeah.
Like,
Okay.
like sizes, inches, weight,
Mhm.
between like the years, how long lifespan, but that has to multiply by 7. I actually know the lifespan, that's 84. They can turn 84, and that's actually one of the most longest living dogs. They're in the top 5 longest living dogs.
All
Since
right.
that is actually
How
pretty
old?
remarkable.
Sorry.
84. So 12.
Dog years.
12.
Yeah,
Yeah,
12.
okay.
That's in dog years 84.
Oh, okay, okay.
But yeah, with this known information, I can care for pups since they're very easier than caring for Rottweiler dogs. And for dogs they need mostly what they live off.
Mhm.
Golden retrievers is love, and that is actually true because they can't go without 2 to 3 hours without love. Since they get depressed, they can actually get depressed.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Dogs have feelings too, you know.
yeah, they actually do have feelings. So if you leave this dog alone or don't love him for 2 to 3 hours, they can actually get depressed.
Just 2 to 3 hours. That
Yeah.
means we literally have to.
So they don't need love me.
They
and
live off of attention and love. That's why they're more hunter dogs since they're not prone to
Are you
that
talking
kind.
about the Rottweiler or
Golden retriever.
Golden Retriever?
They live actually. That's why there's not so many things you have to
Yeah.
care for them because
Mm,
what they live off is love actually.
okay.
So you just have to care,
Okay.
cuddle, everything.
Can I come in?
Yeah, of course.
This type of dog, when Monica they talk about, so maybe all those bingo where they get for Africa.
No, that's a different thing. It's not bingo. It is dingo.
It's actually family with the fox.
Yeah.
Angelo,
Angelo,
and Dingo. What's his name? Oh.
Yeah, that's
It's
dingo.
actually-
But actually, dingo is from Australia. I heard.
Dingoes are actually family with the fox.
Yes.
Yeah, family with the fox. They are also very nice. They're also very nice.
Why
and-
can't we go? Okay, this type you are looking for,
Yes.
is it the one we call Ozubu?
Oh my God.
These people, why that don't they cut me put? I got vessel. What's Ozubu?
Mama,
What is Ozubu?
Mama, actually, Mama,
Ozubu
Jebo, can you
Ozubu
define
is a
Ozubu?
small, fine dog with plenty hair.
actually,
bedoelt een poedel.
I don't know.
Mama,
That's a
actually,
bit
yeah,
too
poodle.
cool.
Mama, actually, this dog is actually number 1 in the most. It's actually in the top 3 of the most prettiest dogs since of their golden hair and cream
Can I
colored
see
hair.
the picture?
Of course, I can show you the picture after, and after the chapter you can see
Okay.
it. Yes.
So, now you've come to that, it just popped into my mind. Je kent toch wel mijn beste vriendin, Lotte Stokvis?
Mhm.
Lotte Stokvis, yeah, my best friend. She also owns a golden retriever. She literally owns a golden retriever every time I'm at her house. There's this big dog, just a golden dog, like in the pictures, and it is a golden retriever. And what Monica says with that they're nice, very obedient, it really is true. They don't bring a lot of
They
noise.
love me, Ozubu.
But I also say,
No, but
don't bring-
everybody dog
they don't-
just laugh.
they don't bring a lot of noise in it, and I've also been walking with the dog, and they really like to play with you, hum down, and also they're really, really nice.
Yeah, they are really nice. That's their nature to be
Well,
obedient.
okay, yeah, sure. I
Mhm.
already asked that question before.
And they can
But
come
how
in
big they
different.
are, I mean, I've seen a real one. The dog came something like here.
And
Okay.
imagine the dog standing.
Okay, is that the type of dog Monica is looking for? Those big dogs?
Yeah.
No, really, Mama, I can show you a picture after that. And actually, for your help, these dogs are great service dogs, so they can actually
Now that
bring.
dog of Raymond's wife.
I wouldn't know. I think that one is. I wouldn't know what kind of.
Okay.
Never
Mama,
known
they
it.
can actually. They're
Jimbo,
great service dogs, and they are actually prone
Jimbo,
to serve. To serve
heb je
you.
Onkel Raymond hond nog niet gezien? Jawel, die dood, die slager. Oh ja, nee.
Oeh, niet
Die
kijken.
heeft hier nog.
Had ik vlug gedrukt.
Ja, die heeft wel hond. Die heeft
Oké.
Sammy.
Wat is het dan, 2? Oeh, nee, wacht. Ik moet
Hele
even.
groot hond, hè?
Oh, no, no, no.
No, excuse me.
Monica, continue.
Yeah, I will,
ga door,
sorry.
Monica.
What I wanted to say was.
And also, golden retrievers are so beautiful. They're good for taking pictures. Also, family pictures. I'm just saying.
Oh my
And
God.
also, what I wanted to say
Go ahead.
was that they're a great service dog, so they can actually, if you train them, and it's very easy to train them, they can actually bring you stuff. They can bring you stuff, put stuff away. They can help you carry stuff to the other room if you want to put it there. They can help you bring your shoes. Even.
Really?
Jacket. Yeah, they are great service dogs. And especially blind people.
Mama's Jaja nooit meer moet brengen van boven.
Nee, Mama, even blind people use the dogs to give them stuff. And it's very easy to train them. So even with the noise or a clap, you can tell them to bring you stuff. So if you want them to bring your shoes, you can maybe clap and then he comes to bring your shoes and do these things for you.
Oh, Mama Emily, thank you.
Damn. My cheeks are
Ja, we hebben altijd zulke blushes. Oké, ga verder.
So they can, they're great service dogs. So if you want them to get what Joba said, your charger, you can actually train them to give you your charger if you
Okay.
talk them, since they're English dogs, so they talk English.
Not pidgin English, but
Not
English.
pidgin English.
Okay, they don't speak different language.
No,
It
they're from the
depends.
UK.
No, but it depends.
No, they are from UK. They speak English, right?
Yes.
Okay, can I also I will just say, oh yeah, go there.
Hey!
No, because you know why I'm saying it.
You can teach them since it's kind of English. You can actually teach them to do these things. Since I said it's very easy to train them because they're very obedient.
Because they are very obedient. You know why I said it?
Yeah.
I grew up in a family of dogs. My father, I think we used to have like 7 dogs at a time.
Jesus.
Yes.
That's a lot.
Yes. And they all have different character, and some are intelligent, some are thief, and some are just outside dog. No matter what you give to them, they just want to go out. While some are very caring. Okay?
The caring ones are these actually.
So they listen to all languages. Like if my mother want to talk to Bingo, he will say, Bingo, come here, come and carry. He will come. Then if another person wants to say, hey Bingo, come get
Because
he
that
will
one,
come. They
that,
all listen.
that
They
one
listen
is
to
a ghosted dog.
Ja, net zoals in Nederland. Luisteren ze ook alleen naar Nederland.
Because that
Oh.
come here is not only that dog is not only hearing oh yeah come here from your mom.
Oh, actually, I want to warn you
He
guys.
hears it to the
I want to warn you guys before we even and this is an if we get a dog, don't call it pet names because it will only attract you with pet names because if you call it like Scooby and their real name is like the real name is Robbie, they will only listen to Scooby since you call them that 24/7.
Yeah.
So don't give it pet names.
Okay.
Believe me, they will listen to that name and that will be their name for the rest of the
So if we just say Zubu, that's okay.
Actually, I was thinking.
Yeah, we really
I
was the dog name that I love my
Actually-
child to be, but I don't have other child, so I will just give.
Ozubu.
No, Eukarya. I
Actually-
love Eukarya, and he represents UK.
Actually, what I wanted to say
That's
was
it.
that because Amber's little kniffle was called Charlie. So I was thinking.
Thank you, Mommy
maybe-
Mebe. Mommy Mebe is so proud of you, Monica.
Oh, thank you. And so we could call the dog since Amber, me and Joba already know because Amber has like a small plushy thing that we call the name the child Charlie.
Me,
It's Charlie, but with French.
Chalet. Any name I
Charlie.
cannot pronounce.
Hey! Charlie.
But wait, too, it's not
Charlie.
going to be your dog. It's Monica
But
who
they
is
don't want
pressing
to. I
forward.
want them to give
And
name
make
that
it
I
happen.
can
It's
pronounce.
It's a family dog. Like I really am not.
In short, I never even agree
No,
because dog.
Oh, Monica,
You need to
don't
they carry and
obstruct.
go
Mama,
out.
they told
Monica,
It's
okay, fine.
expensive.
Mama. Okay, first of all, Mama, it's everything is. We are expensive. You have 3 children. We are
It's okay.
expensive.
Exactly.
Like-
Fine. Wait, the next stage now, we want
Yeah.
to go there and see the dog itself. Don't let Mama. Mama has Ozubo as a name, and we don't have a dog we want to call that name.
No,
And actually, before this one,
Eukarya is what I want to give that child. Eukarya.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I
Okay.
will have baby that
Rottweilers
is
first
called
is golden
Eukarya.
retriever. After this, you will see the dog self.
Children friendliness.
Okay, children friendliness. This is golden retriever.
Mhm,
Memorize that, Mama.
Okay,
Golden retriever.
mhm,
This
mhm.
golden retriever, Rottweiler. Children friendliness. They love so much to play and spend time with children that are golden retrievers. They do
Okay.
love that since they're carried. And the Rottweilers, they are friendly with children and enjoy the company with them. But it's not advised to leave them with children without adult supervision since it's not a kid's dog nor a family dog. It's a guard dog.
It's a guard, okay.
Special talents. Rottweilers do not make friends immediately, but they can take time to know the new person. That has its good sides and its bad sides, unfortunately. And the special talent of a golden retriever, the golden retriever has a good energy which helps them to
Mhm.
be a great hunting dog.
Wow.
They're actually very great at hunting.
And
Like
they're
I've seen-
strong then.
Yeah, I've seen more than 5 videos about this dog hunting and
Mhm.
doing every sorts of things. They're actually very good at them. And they're so kind to other dogs. That's what they're known for, to be kind to new and other dogs.
Mhm.
Now you will be seeing the dog itself, and I will tell you information and its past life of this dog,
Mhm.
generation, and everything.
Okay.
This is the golden retriever. You can
This
have
is the golden retriever. It's not even beautiful. I was expecting those short, beautiful.
shot.
Yeah, you know some dogs.
Poodle.
They have big nyash. They have.
Why are you talking about? Okay, Mama. So
Madam,
you can have it in
just
3 colors.
don't worry,
You
continue.
can have it in golden. You can have it in
No
golden.
fine dog. I don't need dog.
Mama,
I need beautiful like.
Mama, you have not seen them in real life, Mama. Actually, their fur is one of the most beautiful furs in the whole world. That's why they shed so much.
Really?
But
Can I see? Can I see?
they are. You have them in golden. You have them in cream and in brown. Actually,
No black?
no, unfortunately,
I
not.
need
They can
cream.
actually be
Wait.
born.
I love cream.
They can
and
actually
brown.
be
No,
born with a
cream,
disorder
cream.
that makes them half black, half cream. So actually,
Wait.
split or middle. Like cats. Yes.
But you also have, in the state of having golden retriever, breed golden retriever, it also splits. You have
People
all
just they
brown
laugh me.
ones,
Anyone
if
give
you
me
mix it
family
with other
meeting.
dogs,
Even
also
the
black
Jiboye.
mixed with other dogs. So the golden retriever mixed with other things.
That's why I want a male dog. And you might ask, why do you want a male dog? You're a female.
Yeah.
Well, why I want a male dog is because if we get a female dog,
Female dog
the
experience.
most likely when we go outside and they're next to another dog, they might fuck. That means they actually might get babies. So you will get your dog at home and you will not know they get babies. And then you have 15 pups in your house. No, they can actually get up to 15 pups in your house.
Then we said that.
It's not easy.
And you, no, Mama, it's absolutely not easy because you have 15. That's why I want a male. Since if they do something with other dogs, female dogs outside, it's not my responsibility.
Okay.
They can take the dog and leave.
Okay, if we have female dog and they have 15 dogs, puppies, can't we sell them?
You can actually sell them, but first you need a perm. Then because you
What
can't
is
just,
porn?
you actually need a perm to actually
What is
sell
porn?
And me.
Okay,
permission. Because if you sell them, it's indeed like selling it on the black market because you're selling them illegally, selling puppies illegally. That you can't do that. That's why
You see the reason why I said I don't want dog in Europe.
Mama,
There's
that's
too much law.
Mama, Mama, that's why we're not getting a female dog. We're not getting a female dog.
Because
a male
if
dog.
Okay,
we
hold
get
on.
dog to take it back, it's big problem.
Okay, you
Actually, it's very easy. Also for golden retrievers, there's service dog, so you don't have to buy a ticket for a service dog.
Okay.
Those are golden retrievers.
Next slide now.
Oh, I forgot to tell you guys because y'all
Nah,
are talking. I forgot.
Just laugh.
Monica,
Oh,
continue.
It's okay.
Okay, so the origin of golden
You want
retrievers
to
is
go
actually
to-
here in the UK. They were born. They
Mhm.
were used in the 18th as hunter dogs. That's why they're prone to loving and caring because they were more inside than outside. They were always like be lovely dogs.
Mhm.
Their height of a male can be 56 to 61 centimeters and 22 to 25 inches. That's around a lot. As I can say, the weight of a male is 27 to 36 kilograms and 59 to 80 pounds. That's a pretty heavy dog. Lifespan is 10 to 12 years, and you have to multiply that by 7 to get it in dog years. So 12 multiplied by 7 is 84. And the size of the dog is large. As if the dog would stand, it would probably reach either me or Amba's size. So actually, their paws could be on my shoulders, and they could be looking down to me. That's the size of the dog. Fun facts about golden retrievers actually. Golden retrievers are ranked #1 of the most popular dog and the most prettiest dog actually.
Okay, this is the one Monica likes.
Mm-hmm.
Since they're top number ranked as the most popular dog and the most prettiest dog after Pomeranian. 500 to 1,000.
And you don't want us to sell. You don't want us.
Mama, you know that's
to
actually Mama, that is
Monica,
actually
the dog is not even bought, nor the puppy is even
No,
dead.
I'm saying, for example,
You are really
Because
yet
people
to one.
who
You
are
are
really
already thinking
selling,
of the business part.
no,
Look,
no, no.
so
Because if you buy man, he's still dog now. He will not bite anybody. If you still
Monica say,
buy woman, he will not bite anybody. But he can breed puppies.
Madam,
Then I will go take the license to sell it. I will not
No,
sell it
wait.
like that.
But even at that, why would just for example, I mean the female dog will give her babies, okay, 15 babies, and they're all from her, and will just be like, no, I'm gonna sell them. You just take her babies away.
Mama,
No,
yeah,
not immediately.
Mama,
small,
Mama,
I
since-
said them.
yes, Mama,
Because not is it not somebody that said the dog?
Mama,
also?
yeah,
I
Mama,
had to wait
Mama, did
6
you know?
years
Actually,
more.
I looked up people who were selling these dogs, and you could see their tail was under them. That means they are very sad. They are almost depressed because they were separated from their mom since someone tends to sell their babies. They
That's
can
why
get
they need-
very depressed and lose trust in you. That's why getting a female Pomeranian, getting a female golden retriever, it gets risk of her being depressed. And you want to sell her kids. And if you let them grow first,
You sell them
you're
as
actually if you let them grow first, you actually strengthen their
Yeah. See.
bond, and then you
Okay.
sell them.
wait, see.
Okay, I'm just
If at
asking
all,
you.
I will
I
also
just want to
prefer-
know. You
Look,
guys said no. Imagine
Madam.
15. 500 times 15.
Hey!
Oh Jesus,
Look,
Mama!
This is not new meaning of Selumaka. You will take your puppies to and ring
Imagine
bell.
dog when they
Okay, now can I
You
please
say you don't go set the children. Not the person set the dog. The mama will come
The
out. They
person
don't
that
bring the
is-
mama
look,
follow
the
and come.
seller of the dog is a dog farmer. Let's put it that way. A farm dog.
And actually, most of them
He
are pretty
breeds
illegal.
dog.
So
So
we
he has the license. Somehow he's a
Okay, it's
veterinary
true
nurse or
anyway.
doctor.
Because if you take the children
Madam,
away,
you don't
yeah,
know.
and when we have to look for dog, we need to actually skip the backyard breeders. That are illegal people who tend to force their pets to breed so they can get a special kind of breed that's illegal. And I don't think we want an illegal
No,
dog.
go ahead now.
No, exactly. Mijn laptop gaat bijna uit. Dus fun fact about dogs here.
Okay.
Golden Retrievers are ranked #1 most popular dogs actually. And the most prettiest.
I'm just being
After
fed now, my
Pomeranians.
people.
They are
Wow.
natural athletes and
Mhm.
they love Goldens love to swim actually.
Mhm.
That's why they're more athletic. They love to swim, water, absolutely
Okay.
love it. They are easy to train and they can be a great therapy and service dog. As I say, they can actually get stuff for you since it's very popular for blind people. They have a long lifespan. They like cuddles since I also told they live off of your love. if you don't give them a love, they can actually die because.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's why I said 2 to 3 hours alone.
Who's doing that, J-boy?
2 to 3 hours alone, they can
Your
actually
mate
get.
is talking and you are there doing.
So 2 to 3 hours of not love, they can actually get depressed. Since they can actually die of that depression by not getting love. So you actually have to give them love. Goldens are simply gorgeous, says Google. Actually, in the top 3.
Oh God, they say I want to beg dog for investment. It's not like
Yes,
that.
it's true.
No, it's just because you have dog, you have children, and they are saying 15
No,
dogs.
Monica Ville, male doctor.
Male dog.
Simple. You are taking.
And
5 times 15. No, for example,
that will be
Monica,
15 and
Monica,
25. That
then
will
we
be.
can always save the money to be taking care of the dog.
Okay, fine.
Anytime
Monica,
you born, we save the
can
money
you
for the
continue
dog.
with your
Yes, thank you.
presentation? There
They
is no
are-
business
they are
cards
great.
about this thing.
They are great therapy dogs and service dogs since they can get stuff for you, and they are actually very loving. They love to sit. They love to actually sleep in your bed.
Okay.
They're most known for that.
Are they not dirty?
Actually, they smell. They are 25 of the nice smelling dogs. So, but they also are hunting dogs. So they like to.
Are they free? Now we are having the male dog because of the bet, okay? Don't you think men are different from
Actually-
women feeling?
actually-
if it's a female, it looks just like, yeah, guess.
Actually, golden retriever males are more attractive than. That's weird to say about a dog. More attractive than female dogs, since actually female dogs, golden retrievers can get their period. Actually, they can, they can get that.
period.
And
Yes.
and golden retrievers are always
Okay, no,
nice.
we don't need female because if they get period, they just use it to rub everywhere.
Nay, that's why you give them a liar.
Oh,
Yeah,
they
actually,
give them, like,
yeah, pad.
Oh, in Africa,
And-
those days they just use it to rub everywhere.
And golden retrievers males tend to be nicer than females since female golden retrievers can actually get their hormones, so they tend to be more groggy and.
Yeah,
They're
dog
still-
menstruate. Yes, they do. In Africa, I know that very well because
Thank you so
we
much
have
for.
a lot of dogs.
Is it finished now?
Oh no, yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Thank you so much for listening. But now we'll be answering any questions you may have. So if you have any questions about the previous or this one, you can ask them now.
Thank you very much. Now,
Oh, I'm
J-boy.
not. Oh, I'm not still done.
Okay.
I have videos that I.
7,500 euro per a year. The dog born once a year, right? No, I'm just asking.
What's wrong? Actually,
No.
6 months.
Every 6 months, 14,000.
Jesus. Okay, so this is a video I took.
That's another way of good.
This was a
Show
video
me-
I
show
took
me.
while I was still editing this. That was at 4 a.m. So
Do we wanna
4
see
in the
it?
morning.
Yeah,
Do we want to see
And this is after actually
I
everything.
want to see that.
I want to see.
Show me.
Okay.
Show the people to.
Uh,
Hey, show it to video now. Are we not supposed to hear? Put volume.
Mama, okay, first
She's
of all, I was
whispering.
because do you want to hear me scream or talk at 4 a.m. You guys didn't even know I was awake at 4 a.m. in the morning.
Okay.
Okay.
Just
Well,
put volume so that other people can
Yeah, this
hear.
is the most loudest I can get.
Because it's not nice when
Yeah.
they don't see. Not like that. Turn your face
You turn the
down.
face of the camera to your face of your screen to the camera. Yeah. Okay, it's finished.
Nog steeds beter. Ja.
Oh.
Thank you. Okay, that's
What was that? Me, I didn't hear.
It was just about Monica editing the whole presentation.
And
how
why-
she wanted to have the dog. Like, I'm gonna get the dog.
wait, what is this one again? I want to know. Is it a goeie?
6.
Okay, dit is it.
Future past sort of Monica.
Dit was 8 uur.
It's 8 right now, and I'm rehearsing what I'm about to say. So if I mess up, it's probably about nerves. To take lighter now. I almost have online school. I'm still busy with the dog thing. I hope I do get a dog. I really do hope it, but I of course respect your decision. If I don't get a dog, and if I do get a dog, thank you so much for listening to this elf dia whole thing. It took me a really long time.
Monica!
For this. It's the first time I actually
You don't already plan the whole thing. You go emotionally come blackmail person, come the ask also. You think I don't know this trick?
Since I made a lot of grammar mistakes, but hope you can forgive me for that. I'm very tired. No, actually I'm not tired. But I'll keep rehearsing until, and I keep begging and rehearsing.
Don't keep begging.
Retreat. Thank you.
I was
Yeah.
practically hallucinating at that point.
Why don't keep flopping?
I was practically hallucinating at that point,
So you
and
don't feel
also.
bad because your phone glued to your head.
Also, to answer this question that I thought Amber was gonna answer a question, but she didn't. So sorry that I cursed at you. I thought she was gonna ask, where are you gonna buy a dog?
But why do
No,
you
but-
want that?
Amber actually
No.
won.
No, but that's actually a very good question. Look, there's a difference, okay?
Mhm.
If you buy a dog just straight from a farmer's breeder, you know, from a dog breeder,
Mhm.
the amount of the price of
Mhm.
it will be high because that's direct. There's just new, fresh, you know. But if you go to an asylum or an asylum
Shelter. That's why I wanted to
As
rescue.
like an asylum shelter, those are just rescue dogs, and the price of the dog is
Cheaper.
cheaper because they're rescue dogs.
Actually,
But no, we need baby dog.
this
Do
question.
you know how
to
much
answer
a baby
this-
dog can be?
If we need dog, we just need dog. I don't want you guys to go and bring
Okay,
Zweffer dog.
Mama. Okay,
Dog that
Mama.
will be behaving
To
like
answer this
depressed.
question, to answer this question, first video I showed was at 4 a.m. in the morning. I was still busy, and this is 6 in the morning.
Mhm.
Just,
But first of all, explain to the people to know why you made the video.
I made the video so I can convince my parents to get a dog. Yeah, what?
The dog?
Yeah.
True.
But you
okay.
did say
Okay,
you
wait.
to convince your parents to
Okay,
have a
Mama,
dog,
yeah.
right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
You say the yeah. Okay. Me and dog already see.
Okay, Mama, can you? Shh.
Monica is back. It's 6 o'clock right now. For proof, it's still in the touchstone, but it's actually 6.
Mhm.
I am not working because I know you're gonna ask that question, that dumbass question. Yes, I'm now looking for shelters to actually buy them for proof. Because I know one of you dumbasses is gonna ask a stupid ass question.
Someone can count.
Ja, niet iedereen heeft zo door
Question, I'm still
want het is niet interessant.
Yeah, I'm still okay. That's bad. I don't know if I just found it. I did not find it. Still okay.
I am still looking. In fact, since 6
Yeah.
o'clock in the morning, I'm still looking.
That is impressive. Yes.
So is this
Now.
the end of your presentation?
Well,
At last.
yeah, at last it is the end. Thank you so much for listening to this like 2-hour long. It was actually supposed to be in half an hour, but because of the question interruptions and videos, it took around 2 hours.
Yes.
So,
thank you very, very much.
Can I contribute on how you did it?
Yeah, sure, wait. And I hope I convince you guys for me to get a dog since it's great service, it's beautiful, everything. It's not that expensive. So I hope I convince you guys to get a dog since you guys look convinced. Yes, I'm pretty sure.
Wow.
So these are my tips and tops for you.
Me, I'm coming
Just
to
about-
talk. Oh.
These are my tips and tops for you. So how you did it on the presentation? So how you did it on the presentation, you did it actually very good. I would like for you to have at the beginning just to introduce yourself, give a little bit of a forte from this is what it's all about and what you're going to talk about, and then because you were going straight ahead and I was like, wait, hold up. I mean, I know it's about golden retrievers, but what am I going to see and
J-Boy,
hear? That's
you
all.
actually also needed a dog. What kind of a dog would you want then?
As a blocker dog.
But you did good job.
Thank you, Mama. Do you want to say?
We've heard the argument of Monica. Monica has some outstanding argument. Why
Worth
she
of
needs-
2 hours.
Yes, well, the time is not really my issue, but what you deliver within that 2 hours is very convincing, though.
Thank you.
And I appreciate all the effort you put in to make this outstanding presentation. Wow. Actually, this presentation was what brought me to really want to listen because you really spent much time doing this presentation and using PowerPoint.
It actually was, I calculated it 10 hours plus the night, and then I had to do online school, and then Amba found me half sleeping with my laptop still open in my room, right? Yes, since I was all night busy working, and now
That's
I couldn't
very
get
good.
sleep.
Good effort. Well, your effort will not be in vain, sweetheart, okay?
Whether they name me, I can conclude.
Mama actually kind of hoped that you were
Monica, you are
confused.
interested in a
So,
dog that
Mama-
will give
Mama,
you
we
money?
need money.
Yes,
So
you
that-
are. You don't even want to go to
My question was to J-Boy. J-Boy,
Mama, actually, you looked very convinced.
huh?
Okay.
Ma, but you know, are you not agreeing that Monica should get? You are
But
still
why?
not
No,
agreeing.
Jibby, because
Okay,
Jibby's
fine. Why do
being
you not want to
convinced.
agree then? Nee, not just one. There must be some reasons why.
En een
Dat
valid
die hond
argument.
niet voor ons bedoeld is. Het is niet, die hond is niet voor ons. Gewoon, kijk naar onze familie. We zijn druk, we zijn...
Actually, they like the attention. They like wilderness. That's why they're hunter dog, gun dog. They like
Maar
the
ze-
arousal, everything. Yes, they do like that.
Man,
But Jimmy, jij
Ja,
bent
boy.
een Rottweiler. Zeg maar, waarom?
okay,
Hoezo?
you don't want the type of Monica, but you want the other one. Is it not this dog is dog?
Nee.
No, it's actually not. Absolutely not.
No, okay. For me, you have the
See,
Honda at home. You have the Honda. at home.
Look, the argument is Monica obviously did some research.
Me, I've not talked. Oh,
Worth of
Yeah,
10
talk
hours.
Oh,
No, 10
I must
hours.
talk my
of
mind.
research.
Yes,
you
wait.
let us finish now. Monica has a special because we started this whole discussion. Monica first of all confronted me that, hey, Daddy, I have made a presentation. I wasn't really too sure what kind of presentation it is. What have you made, Monica? Oh, I have made a presentation about dog, and there are 2 dogs. Then we end up arguing, me, Monica, and J-Boy. You needed to see how J-Boy vehemently refused and repeat it. At the end of the day, and I said, okay, fine. J-Boy said he's not interested in making a presentation with Monica because according to him, that dog is not good. Okay, I said, J-Boy, now tell us, what kind of dog do you want? J-Boy is not entirely sure he needs a dog.
Actually-
but then,
Actually, I'm quite happy about this because that proves the fact that I proved a point to Joba too why Rottweiler just aren't it, because now he is actually quite. If he-
die hond is
about
steeds een
Robert,
Rottweiler.
'cause he said he doesn't want to hold. But can you please explain why you want to risk your life for a guard dog?
Monica, dear boy, explain to us. Why do you want a Rottweiler?
let me talk for my son.
no.
No.
J-Boy.
Nee, laat mama toch.
Nee.
No. J-Boy has a.
Mama,
let me
Jibba
talk
wants to
for
rock.
my son.
Mama, Jibba wants to Rottweiler. Then
You get your stuff.
Okay.
forcing me to talk.
Okay,
J-Boy, I should talk for you, right?
Yes.
I'm going to talk me and J-Boy together.
Okay.
Okay, now.
J-Boy, I hope you will agree with everything Mama said.
Mama, do you know what Rottweilers are?
Monica wees gewoon stil.
Do you know what Rottweilers are?
Robbery?
What was
Do you know what-
you bark at you?
No, I don't worry, don't worry.
Do you know
Okay,
what
my own
Rottweilers
question
are?
in all this whole thing is
Yes.
that number one,
Yes.
I don't like animal in abroad.
I get
Because they
that.
are just like human being. When you are taking care of them, you it's not only qua money, also qua time, attention. Now you are saying you need a job, good and fine. When you start going to school, you have one work and all that. Early in the morning, you guys are going to school. Who is going to escort the dog out so that we not come and pee and poo poo in our house?
Okay, first you can potty train them actually at a very young age, and that goes very easily. Second of all, I will still be in a younger grade than Amma Joey. That means they will spend more time on homework and all that thing. And I actually make the time.
You are in your final year.
Never underestimate that.
No, I know, but Mama, I will
Don't
take.
underestimate it.
Mama, I will take the sacrifice
Okay.
of
fine.
doing this all together. And I hope you guys trust me in this, because it's a lot of trust I need right now, and actually taking the point of view of my side, since we're just new here. Actually, we are, and we need to know that point and everything. And I would so much like to have a dog. I wanted a dog, but in Netherlands, guess what Mama said? She doesn't like animals. This dog this dog can literally do anything for you, since they're pro at being a service dog.
Okay, fine. Mama, next question.
Next question. Thank you. Somebody will just throw the question in. If we are going on holiday, who is going to help you hold the dog?
Je geen vrienden die vertrouwen met mij.
We can either take the dog,
Do
or
you know that taking the dog, you pay as much as...
No, we
No,
can.
no.
No. We can take the dog to a hotel. Dog have their hotel.
yeah, they have
policy.
they actually have dog hotels.
Yeah.
Maar
Daar
daar worden
are
ze
not
depressiever van.
that-
Daar worden ze depressiever
Dat is
van.
niet
That what is
Jawel.
because
A
this
lot of-
dog
a lot of other dogs
craves
are there.
attention, and other dogs, because that is in their nature, so they love to hang out with other dogs. So a dog hotel, or maybe Papa has friends, because that girl has a dog too. Maybe it can stay there. It's like a very situation, but it actually can, and the dog will be so much happy, and it can be cared for everything. Yes, Papa.
Just a little to sneaking, and even if there's no other option, and we are insisting on taking the dog, first of all, the dog needs to have his own passport and ID, because you need to identify the dog. And also, taking a dog on a plane, it can actually kill the dog.
Okay, we are not even... That one is settled. And they said dog have hotel. Okay. Another one again. Another one is... Like, how much will the dog eat in a month?
Okay, Mama, actually,
You get
the
to
dog.
stop laughing. This
Mama,
is
I-
secret. You
Mama-
are bringing the 6-person home.
Mama, actually, this is very.
We
This is,
should know.
this is very easy, and they don't eat too much, because what they live off is caring and love. So that's main of their.
That is mentally. Now we're
No,
talking about physically.
I know physically.
Okay.
Pups eat only 3 times a day, around 7 in the morning, noon to 12, and then in the evening 6 p.m. That's the only time they eat. After 6, you cannot feed the dog anymore.
And how?
And after 7, you cannot give the dog any
how
water anymore.
much? How much is the food?
You can buy a big bag of like 20 or 24 or 50.
Can I give them like rice in Africa? We
You
give
can-
rice.
no,
I'm
you
just
can-
asking.
You can actually give them chicken.
It can.
You can give them chicken and peas and potatoes, anything like that, because that's actually so good
Except
for them.
chocolate, and it.
Except chocolate. No chocolate, because it can kill the
What
dog.
about pandayam?
It's potato, so
Yeah.
kind.
Yeah, Jibba
it's
has
okay.
question. Ask-
soup.
No, Mama, not
Jibba
soup.
has question.
Yes, your boy.
Vergeten, ik ben eigenlijk allergisch voor honden.
En dat is echt
waar.
heeft
En dat is echt
Okay,
waar.
first of all, we can talk about this, but
Dat is
Jibba
echt
heeft
waar.
hooikoorts.
Yeah.
Dat is
Jibba
echt waar.
heeft hooikoorts. And actually this dog sheds a lot because of their beautiful golden locks and cream locks. They shed a lot, like a maniac. They shed like if your hair's falling out,
But
that's how
is
they
it
shed.
controllable? Can you control
You can
it?
actually control it with shampoo, and they will shed minimum.
Yeah.
And then you have to only brush them 2 times a day to like
How many times should they go to check up in a year?
To the veterinary
Niet
doctor.
opgezocht. hè.
Nee, dat heb ik niet opgezocht. I can actually search that up for you if you would like to know that. Tomorrow or today you can get you can get everything you want to get. Yes, for sure.
No, even
And-
down the
and
street
it's-
here, I
So
saw.
have their doctor, is it expensive?
If you don't,
So have
it's,
insurance for your dog.
it's quite net als, like a human, but a little bit more. If
Are you sure we are ready for that?
That's what I want to say. Why can't you just grow up and get your own dog? Why do we need to get it now?
You just need. How old are you now?
11. Actually, what I said in the beginning, it's actually good for your mental health, and it can actually help older people.
No,
Like
see,
mom-
It's good for
See.
your mental health.
see,
Yeah, it's
listen, guys. The argument of Monica is very clear. We are considering every other thing. The mama has a different argument. J-Boy has a different argument. And Amber is not really yes or no. in my
Look,
own
I mean,
observation.
animal like look, for me this animals are okay. I mean dogs are okay, but it's more like why can't you just grow up and get it on your own first? But if you want to take such a big dog at first, I mean it's a very high risk because maybe we're not ready. So that's
No,
why I
see.
say
And if we're
let's
not,
take something smaller.
No, honestly, from all this debate we've been talking about, since only Monica have actually convinced
Will
me.
they ever
Even
poop
when I
at
don't
home?
want
because mama, look, the dog actually, if you're not ready for the dog, and it's like a horrible thing to do, but you can sell the dog.
Okay, but do they poop at home?
You can potty train them when they're young, and you can actually train them very easily. That's why their kind is very hard. So when they actually need to poop or pee, they go stand by the door, and they go stand by the door, and then okay, I'll take you out so you can do that, and then you clean it up from the street because it's very rude to leave it on the streets, except if it's pee.
I'm not ready to
So are you ready to clean their poop?
Actually, in the Netherlands with Paul Jesselyn, we always went to actually let her dog out and all, and I did that once or twice. It's not that bad as you actually think it is. If you clean your hands
see,
after.
it's very, all those are
Okay.
actually not.
Me, I'm not going to use Papa O to decide.
I have not even decided anything.
Because Papa will
I have
take
not
chance,
said yes.
Papa will be biased, Papa will want to support you guys.
Mama, I can tell you this. Papa is not being biased. Bias is a completely other thing that he's doing right now. Bias is picking and
See.
choosing someone over someone else.
Yes,
But Papa
Monica,
is now, he is convinced, and you guys
Exactly.
should be too.
listen, what I have observed is this, and I will declare that. Monica came with an outstanding argument. What she wants, and she made the research and find them out. And in my own opinion, that is a fact. Whether we now accept the fact or not is a different thing entirely, okay? Monica has come with her own strong point, but neither of you have even been able to refute it. What you have just done is like J-Boy, I know J-Boy decision right from day one. So anything J-Boy say, I will discard it.
It's
Mama will
No,
not
me,
even
I have no
follow.
talk.
Mama is not ready to follow the
Actually,
story.
Mama's opinion. Self. My point of this whole thing is really to convince you, because I know you never liked any other animal in the Netherlands because we have talked about this.
Can I, Mama, if you want to talk your talk, then talk your talk. Like Papa just said, like he was confused, like he put his input of what he heard from Nick, and you talk instead of asking questions. So, what have you gained out from this, Monica Stills? What have you gained out of Monica's presentation?
That is why I keep asking. Me, I'm somebody I will ask.
Oh yeah, you can
before
ask.
I will decide my own. But you guys just want to fast forward person. This dog is like human being. Eh? Don't forget, I told you guys I grew up with dogs. We have a lot of dogs.
Mommy, you can actually ask.
In Africa, even at that, it wasn't cheap because my father's dog was not street dog. They go to veterinary, we take their bath, we bath their everything. It was still very much kind of heavy.
Okay.
Then Europe, they don't go out. No compound to like run around. Dog don't do that.
We don't live in Europe. We don't live in Europe anymore.
Okay.
So
Then
Still sick.
they don't go out themselves. They don't
Okay.
have place to poo. You have to take
Party
them out
shame.
for
Monica,
You can
and
do that and I
sometimes
do
it's
that.
winter
Mama,
and you have to
listen.
take them out in the morning.
And Mama, actually, yeah, they actually they like more than weather days, but you have actually cute dog clothes, and their fur gets a lot thicker, so they can go to that. And I like going outside when it's cold. It's like refreshing and everything.
Okay, fine, Monica.
Yes.
Now let's draw the curtain of this dog issue. Yeah?
Yes.
Monica, we have heard your argument.
Yes.
Very outstanding, very argumentative. Nobody could actually dispute your request
Exactly.
except
Asking questions.
they ask questions. Jebo, don't look at me.
I just want to know, this all happened between Jibba and Monica from, no, I want this breed, no, I want this breed. So now I want to hear from you.
That is
Yeah,
actually
why
where it
do you-
was. No, see, that Jebo is not saying anything. It's quite understandable. It is true. Jebo is very sincere. He has nothing to say. You know why?
No.
Jebo had actually made his argument clear.
Yeah, okay.
I
You
want
understand?
this and nothing else.
Yeah, that Monica, if Monica had choose for Rottweiler, Jebo would say Golden
Retriever.
whatever
Mhm.
is better.
Mm-hmm.
So if Monica had said Golden Retriever is better, Jebo would say no, Rottweiler is the best. So how would you now decide? You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
You cannot side with Jibba because what he wants
He
is a
is not even
black-eyed
looking for a dog in the first place.
He just doesn't
Just
know what
like
that
me.
Monica is
Okay,
like.
Jib-
Because
is
once
not-
you get the dog, believe me, Jibba, you will love the dog.
Okay,
You can
hold
say
on.
you don't, but believe me.
Jebo can't even ask for a dog because we already talk. He doesn't even want it in the first place.
He doesn't even know the breed or the history about
Then
the
why
dog.
did you say you wanted to Rottweiler?
Yeah, exactly. You can't talk
Because
to him.
Monica will Golden whatever, so Jebo said no. In fact, Jebo even say in like Monica, he say in like what is it called again? Dingo.
Because he just didn't want to choose mine.
Yeah, just because Monica chose that, so anything with Monica's choice is, well, I don't like it. That's why I don't want to ask J-Boy, but me and Amber, we are neutral. I can't even place Mama anywhere in this argument.
Yeah, Mama, it seems like you don't want it, but you want it, but don't want it. They can actually help you, Mama. Actually help you. Like you asked us to get the charger
And
like 24/7. You can actually train them very easily to get you things. That's why
They give me water.
No.
No.
if you have water bottles down, loose, hanging.
Okay, fine. Monica,
Yes.
we will talk about that. We will come with a decision and plan a better way to do it, okay?
Yes.
I say later.
I like your argument, and next time we have another argument, I would like to see a presentation like this. Yeah? And Jebo, you too, I know you can make it definitely, except that you never wanted a dog, so you don't even have interest. Yeah, of course, Jebo. I already knew. So Jebo was not ready for anything argument. Even when Monica was making this presentation, Jebo went several times to disturb him, disturb her not to do it. To disturb, in fact, I was
Not
like,
that I'm not convinced.
No, you are never convinced.
First, I'm very, very impressed. Wow, for your presentation and the effort you put in.
that's what interests me
And
actually. The effort
Another
is
one
outstanding.
is, I don't know where you get all your ski to like, oh God, please let my father mother buy me dog. Oh.
Dat kom ik door de rest van de dag, want ik moest 5 ballen in onze klas aan het leren waren.
Actually, as I'm seeing you defending every question, I know you are ready for it.
I am ready for it. That's why normally when I have these sort of conversation of the ballen, I never let the other party, Joba in this fact, have a truth. I always pick the negative part because there are more negative parts when I talk about it. If I'm sure I'm in the wrong, I will never have it. And if I'm sure I'm in the right, I know and I will have it. So I am 100% ready for it.
Okay. Now, secondly, Amber needs fish. Amber, was
Well.
it a shark or tilapia fish?
Tilapia.
First of all, it's not that I don't eat a fish, but also for the people who are watching, if you ever are considering to get a house pet, and it's like those little kids want to get a house pet, and you're not really sure if they can take care of it, always start with a fish because first of all, fish they're just
They die in a week or a few days.
No, only
Especially
if
goldfish.
you don't take care of them.
There.
Yeah,
But
if it-
after you can have fish in your room.
Yeah,
They
but
really have
fish.
fish.
That-
Amber
that's
is a
what-
fish
Nee,
person.
kun je alsjeblieft even stil zijn? That's what I'm saying. Start with a fish because fish, it's not too much you need for them. It's just a little few steps and like, okay, if you can see like, okay, in a few weeks he's still alive, you can still take care of them.
But you don't want goldie fish, eh? No goldie fish.
Goldfish die in a few days.
That is not true.
No,
Only
they
if
actually
you
do.
take good care of
No
them.
goldie
Mama,
fish.
goldfish
Those are
always
another
die.
fish.
Okay.
Look, what
Fish that you
concerns
can
me
eat.
is why can't you
Tilapia
go
fish.
for scorpion fish, tilapia, or...
Because they need to be in the backyard.
And I
If they
know.
are big enough, then we'll do barbecue.
Yeah, exactly. I was about to say you just want to eat them.
Yeah, of course. We will eat, at least you let them...
If they die.
Huh?
If
If
they
they
die.
die.
No, we don't even wait until they die. They won't have
No.
they won't have chance to die on their own. We are going to kill them anyway. That's what concerns me. Okay.
No, but the fish was just more of a metaphor to look if your kid is like
But
really
what
red.
is the lifespan of a fish then?
No, goldfish.
Monica, they still look.
Mhm.
Goldfish,
I
they
can look this
actually
off because I'm very.
goldfish,
Mhm.
they actually last long. But the thing with why they always die fast is because of the owner. If you don't take good care of a fish, of course
But
they'll
fish
die.
has
So you
some...
will bet me
Their
I
food.
agree on fish for
Aquarium.
Amber to- you can have
For
Yeah.
only
fish in your room,
Amber will.
but no goldfish.
Why not goldfish?
No goldfish.
No goldfish.
Goldfish, they are lazy. They cannot. They just die like Monica said.
It's not true. It's what you see in movies, but it's not like that. If you take good care of them, then they last longer in this big environment. People just put them in a pot with some with some water, give them too much food, and be like, this will last, but it won't. Of course it won't. And
So
it
they
will
don't
die.
give goldfish too much food.
It will
Mama,
die. Do you know how small they are?
Amber, you know, it's actually kind of cruel, says here, to keep a goldfish.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah, Monica, tell us. my
Oh
dear.
my god. Oh.
So keep it.
So if it's it's true, proper care for a goldfish, for a bowl is having for a goldfish without causing a harm or suffocating. The goldfish bolt can be considered as cruel. Only goldfish bolt. If you have like a goldfish, it's actually cruel to have them. They can.
But I'm going to keep them in a aquarium, not just in a bottle.
In a bowl, in a
aquarium.
bowl, they can live up to a week. But if you have actually a big
That's what I
space for them,
want.
they can live up to 10 to 15 years.
That's what I
Yes.
want.
Years.
Yeah,
Oh,
but then,
really?
because people put them just in this small bottle just for them to live, give them food in a very dark space. Of course they're going to die because you're not taking good care of them. That's why I want this big, you know, this aquarium you see in this Chinese stuff.
Mhm.
That's what I want.
Oh.
Because then they can
Yeah.
live to 10 to 15
Then we can
years.
have a lot of things in the aquarium, such as frog.
I mean,
You want to eat
want to
everything,
put
please.
tilapia, scorpion fish. You want to put all the fish where I don't want.
Every fish you can eat, let's put it
Oh
in.
my god. Wait,
No.
it's just okay, fine, no problem. It's just a suggestion because if you go to that Chinese shop and you go to the fresh food side, right? You see several
I don't like
aquarium with
rabbits.
crab.
Rabbits so much.
It's
You
not
see
true.
crab.
Oh, Amber, actually,
Taste and the
they
smell.
cannot live
That's
off
a
of
big
tap water. If you put it in tap water, they can die. That's why
But-
they die very
That's
easily.
what I'm saying.
So you
Monica.
have to buy special water for them.
Take
Of
it-
their own nature.
Okay, that should be.
Animal now.
Because if you just put tap
you
water
see
and you
water?
put it in, they actually need the water of their habitat where they live.
Yeah, yes.
What
That's what I'm
It's
saying.
not just.
That's where they die in a
That's
week because
That's
you put them
what
in
I'm
top
saying.
water.
If you take good care of a fish, I mean, yes, there's a lot of work you need to put into But if you look at it in this perspective, it is a lot more better
But
than having a dog.
I'm going to get a pet anyway. Not really a pet, but I'm going to rear a very special animal very soon.
What do you want?
A monkey. A monkey.
No.
Oh. I don't know why.
Animal na come feed for you. Not they as a family.
Nee, ik ga slakken.
Goldfish, no, they enter this house.
Slok?
You can have
Slok?
them.
Mama, you are
Nee,
disgusting.
dan gaat slakken nemen, dan gaat hij ze opeten, hè?
Ja.
Echt niet. Nee,
Die
papa.
grote slag.
Mama, you're only thinking about things you can eat. Not about our feelings.
Yes, that's what I want to do. Everybody wants to have something, but actually, I'm planning for that.
Papa, you can also eat a dog. I don't know.
Not dog. Not dog. It's snail. Do you know how?
The snail in Nigeria is not that bad.
Huh?
The big snail in Nigeria.
No, I mean the big snail. That is the esgozor, the very big one. Do you know how much is it in restaurant? I don't even have to eat it. I can even sell them to restaurants.
Doe normaal.
Oh, heb je nog niet gezien? Ga maar googlen.
Eeuw.
Nee, ga maar op Google kijken, echt waar. Ja,
Okay, as I
het
was
is heel
saying,
erg duur in restaurant. Vooral de Fransen en de
Ja,
Duitsers
weet ik.
en ook de Nederlanders. Hè.
Weet ik ook.
Ook is waar, daar wat is eeuw dan.
Because why? Just why? Do you know how scary they look?
And me too, I eat it a lot. You know how much I spent for it if I can even buy it. I don't even see it to buy in the first place.
But we're still talking about a dog. It would be lovely to get a dog. Maybe sounds unrealistic. It's probably not going to happen. You guys are thinking I will be crazy. But maybe this year or next year, a dog. Yeah, exactly.
No,
A dog.
you just brought the idea of thinking.
Yeah,
about
it could be
because-
a great responsibility for especially
need a lot
kids.
of time to think about this.
That would be kind of sad since I've been waiting since
no,
Mama
she will
knows.
get it.
Since Mama knows I
You
have
will get it.
been saying
Also,
this is
Asia.
Mama since in the Netherlands. I've been
Yeah.
asking
But
you
can I
for a
also get
dog.
like fish?
As far as it's not golden fish
Okay,
or
I will not-
tilapia.
Are we not? What?
Why do you say tilapia?
Do you know how big a tilapia is?
I don't want those two.
I will not get it. I will just get
The-
just
Okay,
tiny-
what does Scooby on there?
Papa.
I don't
Papa!
want Scooby. Scooby is Facebook fish. They carry it carton.
Jobo, somebody Infinity Saga said he's going to buy you elephant. Oh my God. Yeah, he's gonna buy you elephant.
You
Yeah.
can get fish.
No, for
those two
me,
fish,
if
no.
I could, the only pet, not really pet, the only domestic animal I would be very interested in are chicken and just goat or sheep
To eat.
To run.
Papa, Papa,
No.
to eat like
No, to eat as pets so that
Hey.
you can't do this.
I'm not going to eat it. I have not even said I'm
Wat
going
heb
to
ik
eat. Eh?
But you are going
Yeah,
to
bijna.
sell them.
Wacht even, nee? Eh?
You are going to sell them.
No, not selling them. See, just let me explain.
Okay.
You get it too fast. See, what I'm gonna do is chicken, you rear them, you hear them making kukuruku every morning, and that's very interesting.
That's a hand.
Yeah, okay, fine. Doesn't matter, both. Okay? Then anyone that seems to be very strong and big can end up in the pot of stew the following day.
You still want to eat them.
No, Jimmy, that's how I was going to eat it. You know, it's so good. It's simply going to end up in the pot
No,
of
sorry, I come to a conclusion. Monica can get dog because she has been asking for it for a very long time.
Yeah, I have.
Ik lang.
And again, you can
But sorry.
then you can see that she has
Jimbo is a very troublesome person.
So.
then you can see that she has put a lot of effort in it, studying it,
I've not slept.
calculating, and even go as much as doing practical with friends that have dogs. And she really have passion for this dog. But
Yes, ma'am.
There's the boat.
two conditions.
Two
Yes, ma'am.
conditions.
Just steal.
One,
One.
the dog must be from baby that nobody has ever touched it before, so that we don't have problem with another person
No,
problem.
we don't want that to. That's why no backyard.
Number two, attitude for me
No.
because you should
After
remember
I- after
I
you-
vote for you.
Mama, actually, after getting a dog, I
Mama,
will be
stop maar
the
geluk.
most happiest person alive. I'm not even kidding.
Mama, stop maar.
Joby, you always have an attitude, even without or with the dog. Don't even stop.
No, Monica, I vote for you. I hands up.
Me too.
Mama hands up.
Mama, do you vote for me too?
Mama niet.
To me, getting a
Dan maak je
dog?
weer
Of course,
letterlijk op.
I vote.
Yes, me
Yay.
too. Okay, yeah, I'm getting a dog.
Kusje, 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 kusje.
Thank you
Yes, yes,
So-
yes.
much. Thank you so much.
But what's wrong with having a pussycat? I mean,
Aha! We will eat it up.
I mean, having a pussycat is not all that hard. I'm just saying. I mean,
Actually, they don't like their owners.
So,
true.
That's
now
actually
Monica
true. They
make
don't like
our
their owners.
argument. That's very nice. Then we say we don't want fish. Jibba don't want.
I want to fish.
Amber can get a fish, to be honest. Fish are very, they're
No,
so-
see, what concerns me, Amber, get a big aquarium,
Yes.
at least a good sizable fish we can eat any day.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, Mom, we are not eating the fish.
Why not? Fish are meant to be eaten.
No.
Okay, that's
Okay,
my
what
problem
are you
right
going
now.
to name
For
your
that
fish?
reason-
No, Amber can have fish. I don't have problem.
At least big one,
we
good
know
enough for
The
barbecue.
fish
What
we
do you mean?
don't have leg to come down.
Dory.
The fish cannot
Yeah.
be
I'm going to
It's
look the
not
fish
that
Dory. More to
Dory. Ooh, maybe if the fish looks like Dory, I'm gonna call it Dory. And that's why I want a goldfish. Nee, dat is een gekko.
No, why don't you call it Nemo?
Yeah, if it looks like Nemo, I'm gonna call it Nemo. If it looks like Dory, I'm
So
gonna call it
why
Dory.
can't I get anything called eukarya?
Because that's
Oh, nobody said that.
How
No,
can
you
you
can act-
call something eukarya? It's so, it is lelijk. Eukarya.
It's not lily.
It's
just
based off
instead
a
of eukarya. Yes, I will just be calling the fish. Hello, my eukarya. I just want to give love to
Nice.
eukarya.
Mama, to be honest, when I get my dog, and I will love to name it if Amber gives me
You have
permission.
started calling the dog your dog.
No, once I get,
No,
yeah,
but
Mama,
it's going to be at
Mama,
least.
Mama wanted
It's
to
going
say
be
was,
Monica's dog.
because
Mama,
I'm
this-
not willing
Mama
to
wanted
take
to-
care.
what I wanted to
Actually,
say
it's
is-
your dog.
what the dog when Amber
But
gives
not-
me permission to
No,
call him
Monica, when
Shirley.
you tell her now it's your dog. J-boy, not get her to come touch her.
No.
Ah.
When I actually want to ask, this is what I want to say, Amber. I actually want to ask permission to call the dog Charlie, and I want to say I'm not selfish to keep
No,
the dog
we
for
will
myself.
find a name, then we still vote for the name.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And
I'll
it
make
must
a
be,
presentation.
but
and
not
then-
be Obuzulu, Abi Monica.
That's
No, as the
Every African name is
No,
no
but-
African name. No.
Why not?
No champion.
What name?
Mama,
No bingo, dingo.
no, actually, tomorrow I will have a presentation ready
Jungle.
for
We used to have
tomorrow.
Jungle.
I will have a whole presentation ready for shelters. You can buy them names, colors, outfits, everything. I will have tomorrow. By tomorrow, I will have again
Nee.
full on Diaz and PowerPoint about this, so
don't
you
think
can
that
choose,
time for-
pick, vote, everything.
Okay then. Good.
I still think.
No, but the name we're really gonna vote about.
Monica, and another condition.
Not.
You want to hear it? You should start practicing now how to clean up,
Yes,
because you have to be cleaning after your dog.
that's true.
Okay.
That's very true, and I will be working
Het
on
is
it.
echt leuk.
Joby, je hebt geen eens gedoucht voor een week en je hebt nog
Yeah.
gedoucht. Hij wordt al niet voorbij. Joby, je rijdt nog maar I can really defend
Monica.
Okay, now fine. Weet je wat we gaan doen, hè?
Oh my god.
Okay. Monica?
See reality watch that you have people. He plays on reality fact go boss.
We zijn nog klaar. We maken nu naar boven.
Morgen heb ik een hele presentatie met colors, alles,
They
shelters,
say we should make
samen.
the dog bear fast. What about that?
Who said?
Too normal. Too normal.
Yeah, someone actually said that. Belfast, no. Actually, I thought about Charlie since it like fits with it actually fits with the dog how it looks, how it looks to the dog. Actually, Charlie looks like it, but I will have more than 15 different names you can name the dog, so we will all vote.
Actually, me, I don't care. Any name you know is your live there, you can give the dog.
Thank you.
Only see, she owns the idea. She's the one dreaming and thinking about the dog. So if she decides to still give the dog name that suit her stomach, it's good. I follow her to call her. If I don't call her well, I go manage her.
If you won't try her more.
Shelly.
Charlie.
In a French accent, Charlie.
Because I'm not the knuffel, and we were always fighting about it, and the name was actually in French, Charlie.
So, have we agreed on everything, and is everything okay now?
Yeah, tomorrow I
Now.
will have a PowerPoint about outfit, everything, shelters, everything.
Huh?
Done tomorrow.
Can I have fishes?
Yeah, I said any fish that is sizable for barbecue is allowed. I don't know.
Top
what to
good,
say.
top good.
I don't like small fishes. They don't make sense to me.
Okay.
They are like
Somebody said name the dog Trump.
Yeah.
Nay, that is insulting. Hey, nay.
What kind of names are?
I thank God for
Ja,
the
je
all,
was
thank
moe bij
you.
mag naar boven.
Abel.
We zijn klaar nog. Ik heb honger. Ik moet
Mag ik
eten.
afsluiten?
Ja.
Oh ja, en ik ging
Leuk is dat
al
dan, hè?
ook op
Okay,
different websites,
you can
outfit
tell
en...
everybody bye bye
Oh.
and greet everybody.
Yeah, thank you for.
Thank
And you have to thank the people.
Thank you for
They
watching my
also
two...
congratulate you.
Thank you for
Watching.
watching...
Jack, when you live there, are you the one that set it? You didn't even contribute. Leave them for
Thank you for watching.
Actually,
And-
J-Boy triggered this very thing we are
Yeah.
doing today. J-Boy making this happen.
But of
George
course
made
you
this
will
happen
make it
and now he
happen.
doesn't want to be here. What is that? What kind of
No, he wants to be
responsibility
here
is that?
because J-Boy actually don't have argument.
He doesn't
So
have-
thank your viewers.
Thank you for watching and listening to my 2-hour-long presentation about why I want a dog. And at the end, it was worth it because I am getting a dog. Thank you so much.
Okay.
And thanks to those who were super chatting you for love.
Yes.
Thank you so
thank
much.
you, thank you.
Oh,
So,
Oh, ik heb op deze
Ja,
stoel
hoor.
te lang gezeten, man.
cut it up. Thank you, everybody. Love you all so much.
Thank
I
you,
hope to
thank
see
you.
you all soon. Jebo, I will do it, believe it. I hope to see you all soon on Facebook. How soon? I don't know.
Ik zat letterlijk op die stoel zo lang dat mijn boek net vochtig is.
Sorry.
Like, mijn
Ja,
boek
maar
is
ook
zo
in-
vol